Hey, you guys. I hope you're good, doing good. To be honest, if you were asking me every how I feel, I'm stressed out. Like, no lie, it feels like every time something's gonna go right for me, like it doesn't. Um, Today is the worst anxiety I felt in a while because I've been taking my medicine for like a year, right? I think they stopped working, but I'm still gonna take them. But I don't even know what the point of that is, but freaking today I had a really bad anxiety attack, a panic attack. Like I still don't feel okay. Like I took a 2.5 hour nap this late evening. I literally did, and I feel like it didn't really do anything. So I feel like I'm still all over the place with it. But this is me showing up still, even though I feel like a freaking hot mess. Um, I don't know who else deals with this, but like everybody saying that I was doing good with it, like how I was handling it, and I was like just wanting to lose my shit. Like I cried, I had a mental breakdown on live, cried like twice, cried a few times in the room alone by myself. I prayed to God. I asked for signs from both my parents, which they brought a friend into the live earlier, which I was thankful because he's like a parent to me. Um, I feel like I can't breathe because of the anxiety and the panic attacks. What else? I had to force myself to eat today. I've been having problems with wanting to eat, you guys. Usually I am over excessive wanting to eat, but lately it's just with so much stress that I just don't have the energy to make anything. But I made myself something to eat today. Um, I've been making sure that I have leaned out and talked to people to let them know like I'm okay, that I'm okay, and that earlier I really wanted to call the mental hospital. I really did call 911 to come and get me because my mental health is like so bad. I'm just tired of people wanting to see me fail, and everybody's like, "Don't let them." And I'm like, you know how hard it is to just try to rise above. Like, I was telling everybody the other day when I was with my mental health, I was like right here on the edge, and now I'm not even hanging on. So I don't even know how like I'm still like breathing in here because like everything's been a freaking disaster after another. Um, Little backstory is I'm trying to get back to Florida. I've been at my aunt's for like a year now, and I moved back home over like almost 2 months ago. I mean, like 14 months ago, and 14 months will be next Sunday, and it's just been one crazy thing after another. And the, the things that happen, like when I first moved here, I don't drive, you guys, okay? That's a short story. I don't drive. I don't know how to. That gives me anxiety. That gives me panic attacks. And I've suffered with paranoia my entire life. My biggest thing is getting like adult napped, kidnapped, whatever. Like that's the biggest thing that bothers me. Like that gives me paranoid. So everything else does. So I moved back here for 14 months ago to hopefully help my depression, anxiety. Like I've been taking my anxiety medicines for a year, my pain medicines for like 6 months. I've been seeing my regular doctor for a year. I've been seeing my therapist for like 4 months. It would have been 6 months, but there's like 2 months I didn't have my cell phone on, so like 4 months for that. I've seen a EMG, a waiting for to see the chronic pain specialist. I mean, I did for like my pain medicine. So, but rewind. I freaking see that for to get gabapentin, raised that. They said they couldn't get me anything else, and that was perfect where I was. And then everybody's like thinking like I'm. They're making me sound like I'm crazy. Like I already sound about shit crazy, but they're making me sound even crazier. Like I don't have the pain, and I know when I have pain. So we're just gonna like not try to say that I don't because I do. And supposed to get EMG. That's what I'm supposed to get done. See what kind of pain and arthritis where a part of my body is. But like I said, I don't drive and I don't have a way to a doctor right now. And then I've seen OBGYN. They've said that I have PCOS, but they think I have to also have endometriosis. And everybody's like, but it's your Ozempic. And I'm like, dude, it's not Ozempic. They're like, April, you feel sick and nauseous with the Ozempic too. I'm like, listen, motherfuckers. I have had that nauseous, wanting to throw up feeling for a year now. For a year now. So, like, the Ozempic is not it. I've taken that for 5 months now. That is not it. And people have been asking me how that is for me. Right now, like, I feel like it's wishy washy because, like, I have the PCO problems, which it makes me want to vomit and throw up. I don't throw up, but I still eat. But the last week, like, my appetite has went down the toilet. I see the doctor next week. Supposed to see the doctor next week, or actually in 2 weeks. But I'm gonna have to probably reschedule it. But what I was gonna say was everything has freaking hit rock bottom. Like I moved here, and me and my cousins would stay together. That didn't happen because she was fired and let go because of her mouth. We're supposed to move in with her, but her ex boyfriend didn't want to. The mama didn't want her to live in that place, so we didn't. So I stayed a little couple of days at her place, and I was supposed to stay at my grandma's. But like the next day after I came here, like on the 19th, 20th of June of 2023, my grandma started being a bitch to me, and that's when I knew that moving back home was a mistake because everything my cousin had said had fell through, and then my grandma was mean. Like when I moved back, I had a little bit of cash on me, and so I ended up buying groceries. And my grandma was like, "I don't want all these groceries in my place. Like this apartment is too small to have all this stuff." And I'm like, "But I have to eat." But my grandma, she didn't want me to cook or anything, and I'm like, "How am I supposed to eat?" That's when I knew like it was bad. And then my grandma would just start running her mouth and stuff. I don't like to talk shit or anything about anybody, but I'm just telling you what has gone with my experience like the last year. Then I was supposed to stay at my cousin. Then I stayed at my cousin's for like 3 weeks, another cousin of mine. And then I feel like she didn't want me there, so my aunt told me just to come stay at her place. And my aunt was like, if I knew it was gonna be this crazy April, I would have never told you to come back. Would you have came back? I said no, I wouldn't have came back. And I feel like my aunt has like a narcissistic, like, 'cause she gets angry, like, when she was upset with her mom, my grandma, and when she's upset with, her daughter, her youngest, like, she takes it out on me. She's like, you should have known better. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know why you're over here running your mouth. And I'm like, dude, I'm staying over in my own lane. Like, minding my own business. But I'm like, I feel like I'm not important to her like I was when I was a little girl since she has her grandkids and her cats. Like I feel less. She's like, I do love you and I was like, dude, don't feel like it. Her words and her actions make me feel like bottom of the totem pole and like I don't matter and basically like fuck you kind of thing. Like you're not someone I'm concerned about. Like I feel crazy. Like I literally feel crazy. And with my therapist, she said I have bipolar, depression, anxiety, PTSD, I have multiple personalities, and I'm just stressed because like everything that was supposed to work out, it hasn't, and like I can't stay with my aunt very much longer because just how she is, and I don't want to be treated like crap, and like I mentally cannot go stay with my grandma because my grandma is like the same way, and then the cousins really have their shit together right now because life is falling in front of them, like it is for me. So I'm like, what to do? Everybody's like your brothers. I'm like, my one brother is in jail, and my other brother fucking falling party as it is too. And I'm just like, everything's falling around apart me, and everybody's like, April, just get up and get a job and just lose your weight and just get your mind back to where it was, dude. Everything changed for me. Something snapped into me like at end of May, beginning June of 2021. Like I had a mental breakdown, and I'm still recovering from the mental breakdown. And it's not easy for just someone to say like, go to work and push through like your mental health and your chronic pain. I can't. I literally am not gonna be able to work, especially if I cry like I do. Like I'm surprised like I kept together on this video right now, but I'm a crier. I will cry anywhere, at the store, in line, freaking online, at the house, by myself, in front of people, in the shower, everywhere, anywhere. I will cry, and I have chronic pain, and I can barely. You guys, I can barely hold this water bottle in my hand, barely, and with my hands hurting, and I can't cook very well, standing or like moving things around because of the repetition of my hands and stuff from like working fast food places, and everybody's like, just push it. I can't. I mentally, emotionally, physically cannot. It's not because I got a hand and convinced my hand I can't. It's because I literally cannot. It hurts to like even breathe. Like that's how fucked up in the head that I am from the situation, from everything that has gone in my life. My chronic pain has started like this hand I had diagnosed with like um tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, whatever you want to call it, in June of 2021, and it's from repetition of the fryers from when I worked fast food, and then everything else has fallen apart almost 2 years ago. Like my other hand, my legs have neuropathy, have arthritis, have carpal tunnel. And then mm, now I have PCOS, and then I have endometriosis, and they're looking to make sure that I don't have cancer, like when I have appointment. So like I have a lot of health risk. I can't just get up and do everything like everybody else can, and they gotta understand. Like I love everybody, but I am not the same person I was 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, or a year ago, or 6 months. I can't do like I used to, and it doesn't matter if I lose all the weight or keep all the weight on. Like I'm never going to be the same person I was. I'm not going to be able to do things like I used to. I, like my heart, my mind is telling me like, hey April, like you're not okay, and I have to go with that because usually when I go with both, like I'm right, and it sucks because I don't want to be right, but I have to just going with the punches. I am applying for Social Security disability, trying to get help with that. It's been like 2 months already. I should have started a year ago, but I tried to push through and try to get a couple jobs, but I can't lift, and I can't be as quick as people need me to be, and I can't take the breaks that I need in order to freaking keep the job, and I'm just trying to live my life, and I'm just trying to breathe, and I'm just trying to survive like everybody else. But for me, it's a little bit harder. There's days where I just want to alive myself, and I can't help how I feel because it would be for me. It would be so much easier. I don't have to be in the pain that I'm in, mentally, emotionally, physically. For real, that's how I feel. If I don't have to worry about anything else, like bills or like that's my main thing, bills and making sure I can survive, and just it's a lot of stress, and I mentally, emotionally, physically, I can't. It's fucking with me. It literally is. I know I went on a tangent, you guys, but I wanted to tell you a little bit background. It would be a lot longer video if I went into more detail, but I'm not going to. I hope the lighting on this was good. I just got a ring light. I'm gonna figure out how to use it with a tripod. Mentally, I cannot do that tonight with everything going on. I cannot figure that out tonight. But thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate it. Um, I again thank you for your support. I appreciate everything. I think I covered a lot of it. Um, I will keep you guys updated with everything. Also, I'm going to be going back to Florida, hopefully by September, but if not sooner. But I know how like wait before I go. I know like it was crazy before I moved there. When I moved there last time, but I have to pick and choose what place is safer for me and what is best for me. And Florida will be a lot better and safer for me because this where I'm at right now is a lot worse where I was before, and I cannot. So I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed, but honestly, I have to do what's going to make me happy, and it's going to help with my mental health and physical health and emotional health, and so that's what I'm doing. I choose to pick me over what anybody and everybody says or what they want me to do with my life, and you just don't get I you you can't literally can't judge. But if you decide to judge me, it is what it is. You haven't walked a day in my shoe. You don't know how I feel. I am mentally drained. I am tired emotionally. I promise I am showering and keeping my health together just as much as I can. But I am done with this tangent and I'm gonna finally go. I love you guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the backside.